Hi everybody and welcome back. Have you noticed any difference about us? You've got your hair down.
I've got my hair down. I don't want it down, I want it up.
Close to putting it up in a top knot, but I've told her not to.
Yeah, I want it up. But I'm like... Look, have you seen these? Look.
Yeah, your earrings are beautiful.
No, they're not
They're stick-on ones, aren't they? That
they're
I sure.
stickers.
But also, more importantly, as you turn to the side, look at how thick this hair is, people. Look, she's got much more hair than I have now. We're actually not here to talk about hair at all. We're here to talk about brilliant beauty bargains. Hers are under £5, mine are under £10. Go.
Do you know what I really like? I've been in the chemist quite a lot lately.
Really?
Picking up prescriptions for various members of the family, including myself, who've been bloody ill and caught everything that's going. But less of that. And I love a
little local
chemist,
independent pharmacy.
Love it.
Oh, it's the dream.
Love
it's the
it.
dream.
Especially because most of the things you haven't heard of, and everything is really cheap. Like,
well, not where I live. It's not. It's all ridiculously expensive. But go for it.
Well, where I am, which apparently is like the 50 worst place to live in Britain, according to the Daily Mail. What is it? 52? I was like, fuck. What? Is that because I live there?
No, you're the thing that
has stopped
is
it being
elevated
53.
it. Yeah, I know. Go on.
So I found this brand.
Okay, what is Aquamax?
Aquamax.
Never heard of
It's
it.
the Minimolia. Skin's getting quite dry just because of the weather and whatnot, particularly on my legs. So this is the moisturiser. I bought both, and I've actually meant to bring the shower cream with me because that's the one that's run out, because that's the one I've used religiously for the last week or so, 2 weeks. This is just a dry skin cream. It's basically...
So it's an English pharmacy brand.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
And do you know how much that is? £2.50.
Oh, right. Okay, there you go.
But...
So it is lanolin free,
yeah.
Colour and fragrance free. I mean, SLS free means nothing. SLS is a detergent. Why would you have a detergent in a cream? But anyway, let's be honest here. But I presume it's petroleum based. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. That is a much easier to use version of Vaseline petroleum jelly.
So I've been using this as in slugging.
Why are you slugging?
Because Alexis Granite said that it was a good thing to do.
Yeah, but I just don't think you have
skin, not that much. Well, I do, at the moment, because of the weather, I've been walking the dog a lot as well. I've got quite a lot of windburn on my cheeks, obviously. Well, the cheeks on my face. I mean, where else am I going to get it? It's literally the only thing that's like peeking out of like my Southpark.
If you ever pass her by where she lives and she's walking the dog, she basically looks like an extra out of Top Boy.
Yeah.
She looks like she's going to sell you a baggie. I warn you. She's got a hood, hat, scarf.
Literally
looks like she's going to walk up to you and go...
I know. That's why I'm...
all she's really dealing is liquid petroleum skincare.
Yeah, that's cheap. So, but they also have a shower gel, which I think is why they say it's SLS free.
Free. Yeah, so the whole range.
Yeah,
right, okay.
But the shower gel
good.
Nice.
You've been using the shower gel and this.
Yeah, this
You've been using that on your face?
Only a little. Only when I've come back from walking the dog, and it's like my face is so hot and windburny. Okay. So I've been using this, but the kids have been using it as well because their skin has been quite sort of dry and
they're out all the time.
They're
girls,
always out.
They're like.
And yeah, it's just Dan's skin at the moment because he's got this dermatitis stuff here that he can't get rid of. He's only allowed to use products
barrier cream
that have got like no fragrance, no ingredients, nothing.
Yeah,
because you know how much he loves Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Can't use any of those things at the moment.
Can I just say, shout out to Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream from Dan, cool tattooed historian, and my mother, 86-year-old woman with a cauliflower perm. I mean, that shows you how democratic that brand is.
And she does say it's for everyone from 18 to 80. Well, but he's been using this as well. So £2.50.
Love that.
Good.
That and the shower gel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start by saying, if you can get hold of it, Lacura have got a CC cream. So basically what it is it's not the heavy coverage CC cream. It's more the glowy illuminator one. So it's sort of a little bit of a dupe for It Cosmetics and a little bit of a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. I know! It's just clever. Yeah, quite heavily fragranced. It is. I take it back completely. She's right. I'm wrong. I've got a little bit of hay fever. Who knew you could get hay fever in January? But look at that. All the hydration. It's basically your skin on its best day. So see, I've chosen a yellowy one there. So you've got a peach light MAC stroke Charlotte Tilbury finish with instant hydration. For me... not enough coverage. I would need a little bit of concealer as well. But at the weekend or under foundation or mixed in with foundation, perfection. Well done, Aldi,
when you're walking around Waitrose on a Saturday.
That's what I do. When she's out walking the dog, I'm fannying around Waitrose.
Woods of Windsor.
Yes, that's exactly what it smells like.
Which is not, you know,
a bad thing.
No.
It's a draw liner thing.
Yes.
Do you want your face to smell like a draw liner? Aldi, stop fragrancing your stuff.
Don't need to.
Amazing,
good enough.
Right?
Yeah.
Really good.
It is good. So if you're Aldi,
What
I
are
went
you?
Lidl.
Oh, I
the
love
opposite.
a bit Lidl.
£2.49. I bought 4 of these. It turns a bit milky, goes in, skin feels nice and soft, doesn't
Rinse
really
it
smell
away.
of anything like particular, just of olive oil and some. Now I'm probably going to say it's got some cheap synthetic fragrance in it.
No, it doesn't really smell. It just smells a little bit fresh.
Because
doesn't smell of olives at all.
No.
So it's vegan, which is really important for everybody asking. Cleansers and moisturisers in one by Cien. Now, I think we've talked about this brand before.
Cien is their brand. So
Oh,
you know,
is it?
Lacura is that, I forget which is
Aldi.
which. This
and
one is
Cien
the
is Lidl, is it?
Yeah. But they've got Handwash,
Okay.
which is really nice.
Yeah.
And they've got a body cream, which I didn't buy. And they've got this. But you know, because I really like the Kiehl's. You know, the Kiehl's oil shower gel.
Yeah, but that's not like that, is it?
No, but it reminds me of it in terms of it, like, cleaning you, but also giving you a nice sort
Instant
of like
hydration.
finish. And we go through so much shower gel and stuff
I know
at
you
home.
do. You need to start using cleansing bars.
I know, I do.
Before.
I know.
Okay. Can I just say, I'm going to move on to e.l.f. now, which I talk about a lot. She's been telling me how much I talk about them. But everybody's been asking for the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and the Chanel bronzer. This is it. It's the Putty Bronzer. And it comes in lots of different shades. Now, it's tiny, but that is your e.l.f. dupe for the bronzing cream. The
in the big
bronzing cream.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
So they have an entire putty range, primers,
I quite like
foundations,
the name Putty.
everything. Do you?
Yeah.
You can use them as contours, you can use them as eyeshadows, but it's essentially the same texture. So it's that sort of really rich cream texture that goes on. Maybe slightly more moisturising than the Chanel one, but basically you get that gorgeous soft, look at that look. So it's beautiful. I just put that directly on top of that
That's nice.
Lacura. They're really nice. But they're slightly more moisturising than Chanel, but they give a lovely, easily blendable finish. Look at that. And it comes in lots of shades as well. So I love that. I think they're $2.99.
No,
They're
that's
nice, aren't
definitely.
they?
Where did we get e.l.f. from?
Superdrug. Yeah, Superdrug and online. elfcosmetics.co.uk, I think.
Oh, okay.
So many people have been asking me to show you what that looks like. Can I just say they also have a brand new lash roller, which I think is a bit of a dupe for the Benefit one.
I mean, Benefit do want their, like, they do want their IP back. I mean...
Lash and roll. What's interesting about this one? So let me show it to you.
It actually even is the same colour.
There you go. See, so that's
Oh, it's the
basically-
flat bit.
So it's sort of a flattened cone with a bend on it. Maybe slightly broader than Charlotte Tilbury push-up lashes, but I like it. That is Lash and Roll by e.l.f. as well. Your turn.
e.l.f. on the shelf.
Oh, are you traumatised by that, or your
we
girls
don't, we
too
don't
old
have
for
it in
You're
the
too
house.
cool. Your
Yeah.
girls
No,
are too
no,
old for
they're
that
too
now.
creepy.
Oh, okay.
They're horrible. Sleep with one eye open if you go with one of those in the house. Bought these from the pound shop.
Oh, I love this range from the pound shop.
It's
Can
so
I just
lovely.
say,
They're
this is
bamboo
bamboo cotton. If you're going to go and buy either disposable throw wipes, cotton buds, or full face wipes and non-disposable reusable, bamboo cotton is the best range. Love it from Poundland.
It's like look how many there are in there.
I know.
And I use what I like, because I can't have a shower or wash my hair without using cotton buds.
No.
I hate water or anything like that in my
but
ear.
also, how many times have you been out for the day and you've done that and realised you've got a huge wodge of conditioner in the top
yeah,
of your
stuck
ear?
in the top, yeah. But I also use it for like makeup, you know, when you get snot out the baby's nose.
I was going to say out of my nose, but yeah, no,
Go
completely.
on, can if you want.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're good. And they actually get right in there.
Yeah.
Which I know
Even
is
though
not, you're supposed to
to.
do that. Someone once said, like, you're not supposed to put anything bigger than your elbow in your ear.
Don't be ridiculous.
What a load of crap. I mean...
I can think of places that you shouldn't put anything bigger than your elbow in, but it's not your ears.
I know someone we could ask about.
I know, me too. Right, for me, I am going to still mention the Garnier BB cream, currently on offer at $6.99. It's absolutely
The original
amazing.
and the best.
It's the original, it's the best. It's essentially a beautiful, lightweight dupe for, what would I say?
They did it first, to be honest, didn't they? I'm sure they did.
See, funnily enough, even though that's fragrance, you don't
Yeah,
like
but
that
it's
too
no,
heavy
I don't.
fragrance?
No, no.
But that disappears. That's fresher, isn't it?
Yeah, it is
It's
fresher.
essentially a dupe for a really good tinted moisturiser like Laura Mercier. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
That smell's gone now, though. The Lacura smell. I can't smell it anymore.
Little bit.
No,
That,
you
the
always
Garnier
smell
one's
like
gone
that.
me like an old lady's drawer liner. Thanks.
Old lady's drawers.
Yeah. Actually, it is disappearing. It's true.
But it is.
If they put it in a volatile phase, it will disappear. Off the
It is
skin.
offensive.
Yeah.
If you're over a certain age, that sort of smell is. You can't be ironic with that smell.
No, you can't. You can't. It's true.
I'll do what. I've got one more. I bought. So Sam McKnight told me that if. So, you know, sometimes I keep getting like these little grey bits and stuff, and I don't want to do whatever. And I don't like those. I usually use those retoucher sprays from L'Oreal.
I think Colour Wow's better than that.
Well, see, that's what I remember you saying. Sam said they use eyeshadow, and that's where it comes from.
It's so true. Who was that gorgeous man that used to work at John Frieda back in the day when you used to work with John Frieda? And he was very beautiful, and he used to come on all the trips with us. Really pretty face. He used to have long hair. And
Giles.
Giles. He used to do David Guest's hair.
Yeah.
He used to disappear and do David Guest's hair. Young people, Google David Guest. Strange man, Celebrity Big Brother, was married, strangely enough, to Liza Minnelli for a short period of time. You have to Google it. Anyway, basically pretty much bald as a coot. He used to go off with this MAC, really dark brown eyeshadow and a brush and buff his bald patches in.
Yes, they do. And you know, like Hello Magazine, where you used to work,
I know.
they would often use boot polish on someone's like here because it doesn't reflect the light either. So you could have a picture taken. So I remember.
So you've got Essence.
So the Essence is, I bought this from Wilko.
Okay, this is the brow powder.
Yeah,
right, okay.
This is the brow powder, but I can't use it now because I've just had my roots done. But if you just get a normal eyeshadow brush, I'll send you the.
Also, can I just say I love that packaging?
Yeah, it's easy.
Look at that. Oh, that's really clever. How much was
and
it?
it's used like $2.50, $2.49. They all seem to be like £2.49. But I've done a TikTok on it. I'll send you the link. And you basically just get a brush and then you just like brush it onto your roots and it just disguises everything.
So essentially, when you have to put powder into hair or on skin, it needs to be charged in a certain way. So it needs to be the opposite charge of what your hair or your skin is. Yeah. But actually, I think most eyeshadows are given that charge because they have to cling to skin. It's very clever. Also, why have you bought something so dark though? Because at the time, your brows were your roots were darker.
Yeah,
though.
And I like dark roots, and
yeah, me too.
But it was just really nice when I wouldn't use the brush that comes with this, although this brush is quite good for the brows.
Yeah, you'd need a much bigger one for our roots.
I know.
You need one of those massive kabukis just to drive at the top.
Yeah. But it honestly, I'll show you the YouTube video. I just put it went like that, and it all just blended. That's obviously
TikTok, not YouTube.
Oh, sorry, TikTok. Yeah.
If you need more of her, let's find the best, coolest beauty products around, you need to follow her on TikTok. I'll put the link below.
Oldlady.com.
Old lady TikTok. That's me. Then I'm going to finish with Q&A. I still love this skincare range. 2 particularly nice cleansers. They have a hyaluronic cleansing gel cream cleanser that I really love, which is really lovely and rinse off. But they've just brought out a grapefruit cleansing balm, which is richer. Not for sensitive skin, can I just say, because the grapefruit smell is quite strong. But I quite like that in a cleanser. I don't mind a fragrance cleanser. Go and check out Q&A. They're in Sainsbury's. I think they're in Superdrug as well. So reasonably priced, based around actives. So that is a lightweight balm with a slight sort of exfoliating action, and that cleansing gel for sensitive skin.
Nice. And you get a lot in that as well.
Yeah, they're really good sizes. Really nice. And I think if you're going to save money, you know me, it will always be an eyebrow pencil.
Yeah. A mascara.
A cleanser. That's the way. And should we finish with sheet masks?
Yeah.
What have you discovered?
Beauty Pro.
And now, I know this is a bit of a cheat because let's be honest here, they are single use, right? But I think
these are biodegradable.
$3.99, and I've chosen Garnier because again, the secret with using a single sheet use mask is don't use them every day. Keep them for special occasions and make sure they're biodegradable. And all the extra serum in them, make sure you put it right down your neck, on your chest, on your hands, everything.
Yeah. Never let any of it go to waste.
I agree completely. Yeah.
This one's good. It soaks right in.
So I've got 2 full face masks. So I've got the vitamin C anti-fatigue one for brightening and the hyaluronic one for hydrating. But I think what's really clever about Garnier is they've gone into little side patches.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's for your eye wrinkles
Lifting.
at the side. At the side, there's nothing lifting about them. They're just hydrating. And that one goes right across your eyes. That's a moisture balm tissue one, which is absolutely brilliant for me before I do telly in the morning.
Niacinamide.
And Cica, which is calming. Blemish control.
Retinol.
Oh, you see,
I wouldn't use that
I
one.
wouldn't use a retinol because it's not going to be on your skin for long enough.
Also, I just think I'm using other active, although it's got sea kelp in it, which I like a kelpy sort of like
Do you?
smell. Yeah, anything that's kelpy or clayy or smell, I like that.
You know that's left over from when you used to have bad skin. That's your addiction.
Yeah,
to
and
that
the same with the
dry,
gel-like
enduring
textures.
masks. Yeah.
Vitamin C, I wouldn't use that either. This is the one.
For you, hyaluronic acid, but also for the teens, Secret.
Yeah, it's good for
niacinamide blemish control. I'll put all the details of all the products down below. We're up to 20 minutes. This will only upload at 15 minutes. So there you go. We'll have to do it. We'll put all the details, all the products down below. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do Valentine's Day. For or against Valentine's Day.
For or against it? What do you mean? No,
I'll be
it's a load of
for or against
bullshit.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to do fun gifts to give to yourself.
Gift yourself.
To gift to girlfriends and also to gift to Joe's 2 girls. Because we're going to talk about a little trend that her family do, which I really love. I'll put all the details, all the products down below. Bye! How good is her hair?
What trend?